The Hope Center in Welland is expanding. Regional Chair Alan Caslin announced that 20 affordable housing units will be built on the King Street site.
You know, we've got 6,000 people on our waiting list for affordable housing in Niagara, and it's just way too many for that for it to stay at 6,000. So we've made it a priority, and we said we need to do something, and especially with our most in need in our communities, and that's what these units here do today. So there's 20 new units going to be built here today out of the Home for Good Fund, and that's going to help those most in need in our community. And in Welland, you know, we know it's an issue everywhere, but today is Welland's day.
So what does it mean for us? It gives 20 individuals a safe, secure, affordable place to live and a place that they can come to and be supported. And with all the services here at the Hope Center's Social Service Hub, they can access addictions counseling, mental health counseling, they can access the soup kitchen, and they can live here in an affordable, safe place, and stops them from being from homeless shelter to transitional housing. So the people in Welland here will have, it's not a huge dent, but it's a small little dent of 20 units that they can call home.
This program provides 75% of the costs, and 25% of the costs are coming from the Hope Center towards the project. It's funded over 20 years, so once the project is up and running, the Hope Center will receive annual subsidy payments for the capital dollars for that project, and it's on condition that they provide affordable housing with support services. So everyone living in these new units will have to have support services, and that's right now through the Hope Center.
With approvals in place and a construction company selected, work is expected to begin in July.
Our goal is to have it as energy efficient as possible and as accessible as possible. So another feature of the building is that we are going to exceed the building code requirement for the number of accessible units. For this project, which is 20 units, the accessible requirement is 2 or 3, and we're hoping to have 4 to 6 accessible units, and then universal design throughout the building.
The housing announcement took place alongside a reception that honored some of the Hope Center's key supporters.
You know, we talked about 30,000 visits, so all different people coming into the building for different services. We can't do it without the community. We can't do it without, whether it's Kiwanis, United Way, we can't do it without, you know, Walmart Foundation, we can't do it without Niagara College, we can't do it without, you know, Niagara Region's City of Welland, we can't do it with all our donors, all the people in the community who, you know, contribute everything from $10 to $100, but we thank them because at this time we couldn't offer the services and we couldn't support the people in our community in need if it wasn't for the community. So it's not about the Hope Center. It's about the community of Welland and the community of Niagara coming together.
In recent years, the Hope Center has responded to public needs and expanded the scope of their services.
Well, as I said earlier, I've kind of been involved for the last 25 years. It started out as kind of a small social services hub in the basement of a church. And with some childcare as well attached to it, right? And it's grown to what we see here today with, you know, massive resources to support the homeless, to support people living in poverty, to support people with all kinds of mental health and addiction issues.
There are numerous ways that you can assist the Hope Center in supporting the most vulnerable in Welland. Log on to thehopecenter.net to find out more. In Niagara, you're watching The Source.